Having shared much with you about spiritual blessing, I'm going to share with you how you can obtain one. Spiritual blessing is not what you sought after. Spiritual blessing is not what you sought after anywhere. Spiritual blessings are divinely programmed. Divinely programmed. Somebody say divinely programmed. And you must understand that spiritual blessing cannot be purchased with money. You cannot bridge it. It's a divinely program. Rambonki was a pastor to all of us in Africa whose crusade shook millions of people across the nations of the world. His impact in Africa cannot be compared to any pastor that had ever run the ministry of evangelism in Africa. Rambonki abandoned his family and all. He tells us a story how he got encounter with a man who have walked with God in UK. How he missed his train and was walking on the road, stranded, and as he was taking a walk, he saw a name of a legend follow the street asking questions. Quite unfortunately, he got to the house of the legend. He was weak about dying. He insists that to see the legend if he's alive. And when the door was opened for him, the legend prayed for him. After 3 days, the legend died. Now the question is that that was not his destination. That was not his pattern. It was God arrange it. All those running after spiritual fathers, I was a victim to that. I'll stop it. We were a victim to that. Carry money, go and meet father for somebody to come and approve you and to tell you to all that. We are young. We desire to seek. And we as a young, I'm not despising the place of fatherhood. Please, I have a great reference for fatherhood. But I'm telling you that we carry money and go and meet a person in the name of father, or the person is doing well, we want to identify with the person for people to know that we are not fake. Somebody will not determine your originality or your fake. No man judge another man's servant. It's God that judge. Spiritual father is not what you sought after. It is what God gives unto you. And God, divine programmingly, will place you under. John chapter 6 verse 44. No man cometh unto me except the Father, who have called me, draw him close. So we don't father people because we sought after. People we father are people who God give unto us. Jesus was speaking, all that the Father has given unto me, I will no wise lose any. So because God give people to you, and you have responsibility to father them, or God will lead you to people that will father you. So you don't carry money to go there and be bringing fathers. My early part of ministry, I could have done much better than as I do. I wasted money in the name of trying to get people to believe my ministry and all that. And it did not help me. And I believe that it did not help a lot of many young pastors today. You must have a conviction about where God is leading you. Otherwise, the man is anointed, the man is from God, but his ministry will be no blessing, of no use to you. It's not every anointed man of God is your father. It's not every anointed man of God is what? It's your father. As powerful as a great icons of faith were, there were still ministry which also were doing well. So you must understand the place God has placed you. The place God has placed you. Listen, the seed of a mango have potential to, if it is buried, have potential to grow. But I can tell you, if it is not rightfully placed, it will not grow. It is not every soil that grow mango. So God, you must trust God to lead you to the place of spiritual father or spiritual coverage. And that is why you don't select your church. It is God that determines your church. You don't select your church. You don't choose your pastor. It is God that chooses your pastor. So when you allow your emotion comes into you, and you say, no, this pastor, I don't like him. The way he dresses, the way he talks, the way he behaves, the way he do this thing. You don't like your future. Because you are not off to be here. It is a divine programming that God put you here. Just stay where God wants you to be. And everything you need will come to you. Sometimes God brings you here to preserve you. Until the time appointed. John the Baptist was kept in the wilderness until his time of showing forth. So you must understand that the authority over you are divinely. When they give birth to you in Ishai, Oromi lands. We never thought our path will come across. But God brings us close because of his agenda. I was born in Ghana. I was not planned to be here. And if any part of the world I will be, as I travel around the world, I will never think of being here. But divine authority, God placed us here. In Jeremiah chapter 5 verse 3, I will give you a pastor. You don't choose your pastor. I will. Jeremiah 3:15 says, I will give you a pastor. I will give you. So you don't choose your pastor. I will give you a pastor according to my heart that will feed you with understanding. Psalm 37 and verse 23. The steps of righteous men are ordered by God. God order your steps through a spiritual coverage. Praise God. So your spiritual coverage or blessing is not to be sought after by your strength. It is God's divine programming. Praise God. There is a place for everyone to have encounter. God could have encounter with Paul when he was leaving early morning in the city of Rome. But he waited until Damascus. Why did God have to wait until the entrance of Damascus before he have encounter with Paul? Because, you see, there are certain encounter that cannot take place in Rome. So God actually ordered your steps into a church, a place, a man. So through that man, the blessing can be poured on you. What you are looking for is not with every anointed pastor. What you are looking for is not with every anointed pastor. So you don't seek after anointed pastor. You seek after God's divine place for you. Praise God. You seek after God's divine place for you.